Welcome to the post credits. I'm Adelia. That's Brandi. We're a little late. Sorry about that.
Technical difficulties and stuff.
Technical difficulties plus our World Cup watch-alongs ran a little bit crazier than we expected today because of some weather delays. So here we are now.
Yay, we made it.
We made it. Last night was part 1 of the Real Housewives of Rhode Island reunion for season 1. I have to keep saying season 1 now because there is somehow a season 2 of this.
Listen, if you were with me,
gorgeous.
If you were with me, you would see why there's a season 2 of these people.
I know. It's Real Housewives, of course. There's a season 2, but yeah, I just don't like this stuff. You know this. We've had this conversation multiple times on the show.
I know, but they're fun.
I think the ladies are fun. I think the drama is stupid, and that's what this episode was. This episode was pretty much nothing but drama.
Yeah, they were bringing out some of the things. Poor Ashley was just like a wallflower.
Yeah.
She was like, oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah, poor Ashley. I felt really bad for Ashley, actually. But yeah, we had the reunion. Everyone looked amazing.
Oh. Yeah.
They had like ocean themed.
Yeah, because that's what Rhode Island is known as, the ocean state. So that's why it was that theme. So yeah, I got that. I don't know if a few other people got it, but if you're from around here, you kind of realize what it was.
Yeah. Why. Who do you think was best dressed?
Best dressed.
So, Minnie, what on earth were they wearing here? Who was best dressed?
I liked Kelsey's outfit, the blue.
I like Kelsey's too.
I like that blue.
I like Ashley's as well.
Ashley's, yeah, the Ashley's blue one too. The blue ones.
Yeah.
I don't. My least favorite. I don't know. I didn't really care for Rulla's.
I didn't like Rulla's either.
I don't care for Rulla.
I don't care for Rulla at all. You and I are exactly the same on this. Who do you think had the best hair and makeup?
Hair and makeup?
I like Rosie's.
I liked Rosie's. I like Joellen.
Joellen looked really nice too.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then we get to the actual like reunion part. We see like this little montage of them all getting ready. They walk to set and everything, and then it's Andy Cohen's there because Andy Cohen is on everything with Bravo, obviously.
Yeah, he's the host of the shows.
He's the host.
They so I learned from the event that actually took like 8 hours to film. They were there like all day. They were there for a long time.
Well, I wonder like what they talked about that we didn't get to see or won't get to see in the second part, because it seemed like very early on.
Yeah, they take out the best parts of it.
And I know they take out the best parts, but it seemed like very early on in this episode they broke for lunch.
Yeah. So the way it probably was is they were probably out for a while before they broke. Because they said, I remember they said it was like 9:30. They're like 9:30, like having them call out onto the set. So they were out for a few hours, obviously, before they broke for lunch.
Yeah.
Because lunch is like noon.
Yeah.
Noonish, so noon, 1, whatever. Some people take it at different times, but they broke for lunch. So they were out there for a few hours before, and then they came back after, and then they filmed more stuff.
Yeah.
But they were gossiping because Alicia's like, I didn't get to eat.
Yeah, that was funny. Andy said that fans couldn't tell anyone apart at first. And I was like, really? Because I don't think they look that much alike.
I think the ones that looked alike were Dolores and Liz.
Dolores are the ones that looked alike.
Yeah, and he said that Kelsey and Rosie looked a lot, and I was like,
they look nothing like each other.
No, we might have gotten their names mixed up because we didn't know whose name was whose, because we were just getting used to them. But
yeah, but I was very confused by that. Everybody thought everyone looked alike, and I was like, what?
I didn't think they looked alike.
I didn't think so either.
They all had their different styles and their different way they held themselves and stuff. So, like, no. They all have long hair. That's the
Long
theme.
hair.
I love it. It's the season for the long hair. Like I have long hair.
I cut mine off.
I know.
And then we start with Kelsey and Rosie, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what really started this? Because there's no way this started over a haircut in an Instagram post.
Yeah.
And Kelsey just admits that she was wary of Rosie
Because of all the
when
rumors.
it happened, because of all of the rumors about Rosie. And that her not posting the Instagram post confirmed her suspicions. And I was like, so her not posting an Instagram post about a haircut confirmed your suspicions that she had an affair with a basketball coach?
Yeah. And then they were saying he got pulled over for a DUI and she was in the car and she was like, I wasn't in the car. And they're like, oh, well, you're in the report. And then they're like, you seen the report? And they were like, well, no, I know cops that were on the thing. And they was,
Yeah, that was Joe Ellen.
But like all of, like, I think Kelsey was saying the same thing too. And like,
well, Kelsey was saying it because I think she said Joe Ellen had told her that. And Joe Ellen was saying it because she had talked to cops who filed the police report. And I'm like, why are you talking to cops who filed the police report?
and why are they telling you what?
Yeah.
Like, but they didn't see the police report, so they're just saying. And she's like, I don't even know who the guy is. I don't even know him. Like,
yeah.
They were like, it was a student teacher or something like that. And they're like, a student? Oh, but she said a student teacher, like a student, something like that.
She said it was a student reporter, not a teacher.
Reporter. Student reporter.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, if it was a student, then it would have been all over the news.
I was like, no, not really. Not of a college basketball coach. Yeah. And she's of age.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
That wouldn't be all over the news. It would be investigated at the school, sure, but that wouldn't make the news.
No. If it was like a student, like high school or...
Yeah, if this was high school or something, it'd totally make the news, but...
Yeah.
Ashley sticks up for Rosie, as we expected she would.
Mm-hmm.
Says it was on Kelsey to ask for an Instagram post.
Yeah.
And that Rosie not only paid for the haircut, but also referred Kelsey to other people.
Yeah.
And good on Ashley to point all that out.
Yeah.
Kelsey didn't deny that Rosie had paid her.
Mm-hmm.
Then Rosie said Kelsey gave her the worst apology ever.
Mm-hmm.
But Kelsey thinks their apologies were the same.
Mm.
I'm just like, really? Rosie's still mad about the siren, and I understand that, because that could have gotten them fined by their neighborhood.
Because they did say, oh, there's a noise ordinance in the city, and she's like, yeah. And I know some cities do have noise ordinances, like I know they do. But she's like, yeah, there is. And they're like, oh, well, they couldn't say anything about that when she was like, yeah, there is a noise ordinance.
Yeah. Liz and Joellen both said they thought the siren thing was funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was funny.
No.
And I know that Kelsey's like besties with both of them.
Yeah, this is how I feel. It would have been funny had
if they were in a better position in their friendships.
Better friendship, but like she said, there's a noise ordinance and you're going through like her neighborhood with all
calling out her name.
Yeah. So like it wasn't, I mean, it had, like I said, had they been, but not like shouted out in a megaphone like in the neighborhoods. Like I would have done it in her house or whatever, just joking around with her. But if they were better friends, like you can joke with your friends.
Yeah. But like I think anybody who has like doesn't have a side here realizes that was not great for Kelsey to do, but could have been funny if they were in a better place.
And Rosie had the blueprints out because she said, "Oh, show me the blueprints" or whatever. So she had them out.
She was gonna do it,
like as a kind of joke to her, but she wasn't making it like the whole neighborhood,
Yeah.
So, they're both in the wrong in some way, but like I said, had they been better friends, maybe that would have been.
Yeah. So Kelsey admits that Rosie admits that she doesn't think that Kelsey is really a slam pig, which is apparently a term she learned from Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
But she does think she's a terrible person and that she sucked dick for a living for 10 years with her old boyfriend and that her only coworker was his girlfriend in Florida.
That was like
That made me laugh.
bird. That was a
Yeah.
bird and a half. And I was like, oh shit. And Kelsey was like, I mean,
So Kelsey then says that she still believes that Rosie had the affair with the basketball coach.
Mm-hmm.
And Rosie says the rumor started on Reddit because no one knew she was off the news for medical leave, but that the coach actually had an affair with a student reporter.
Mm-hmm.
And Alicia's trying to say that she also heard it was a student reporter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Joellen claims, A, the coach was pulled over for DUI, B, Rosie's name was in the police report because she was in the car. And then Joellen just, like, admits that she hasn't seen the police report like we talked about a minute ago. And it's just like, well, that's a big nothing then, because that's just hearsay.
Yeah, that is hearsay. And she's like, well, the cops filed it told me.
Whatever. It doesn't make any sense.
Mm-mm. But you
Because
haven't
cops
seen.
should not be telling Joellen that.
Yeah, but you, like,
And how does Joellen know what cops filed that police report? Like, I'm so confused about that whole story
Yeah.
from Joellen.
yeah, I'm confused too. But
Before they move on to the next
Mhm.
thing, Liz says Rosie and Kelsey are more alike than they'll admit, and I tend to agree with that.
Mhm.
I think if they got off on a better foot,
start,
they'd
yeah.
be really good friends.
Yeah, I think they would be too.
Yeah.
And then Ashley, she was like, they were talking about hanging out, and she's like, Rosie's come to my house and played with my kids in the playroom and come to playgrounds with me and comes out with me, and she's like, nobody else really has done that. Because everybody's schedule's different, like,
Yeah.
so, like, it's kind of hard to. Rosie's always been. She's been like she was like the first friend, pretty much, to accept her and like just really be there for her. And I understand that, And of course, Ashley was starting to get a little tearied with that, But
Yeah.
she was like, she'd be down to hang out with anybody, And it's hard to hang out with people that have kids. And she's like, it's hard to make mom friends, like.
Mm-hmm. And Joellen backs her up on that.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
But oh no, wait, that was in the. I was like, wait, but no, that was at the. I just remembered something from the thing. Okay. Never mind.
So, Joellen backs her up on that, and then she's asked how Audrey's is doing, and she says it's packed now, but that only makes things more complicated because Jared's working 100 hours a week again, and yeah, that I don't know how that is gonna last.
I want to go visit it before it.
Yeah. So, Kelsey also revealed in this little segment that she's followed Ashley since her Bachelor fame, which I was not expecting.
She's known since 2015 or 13?
15, I think. And then Ashley calls out Kelsey for saying she didn't make an effort to hang out, arguing it's a two-way street. I don't see them becoming very good friends, though. I'm considering how close Ashley is to Rosie. I don't know.
At the event, the two people I saw leave together were Kelsey and Joellen.
Of course. Ashley doesn't cry as much as she did on The Bachelor.
No, not this one. We don't know if there's going to be more on the next one, but she was.
I was going to say, though, I think their cry tracker missed a few.
Yeah. I think it did too.
Yeah. She does cry a little bit, though, about how she appreciates Rosie's friendship. And she talks about how difficult it is to make a friendship like that in your 30s. And I just want to say it's even more difficult to make friendships like that in your 40s. You and I are lucky ones that found each other through, Justin and through the show and the channel and the Schmodown and all that. But I really appreciated what Ashley was saying there because it's true. It's so hard to make really good lifelong friends when you're older.
Mm-hmm. It is. See, had the episode played before I got to meet them, I could have said more to them, like especially
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of the stuff. Because when I met Ashley, there was I got to speak to her a little bit, but I would have been like, hey, so like it is hard to make friends. I understand that. I mean, I made friends. I didn't tell them how old I was. Like I'm older than a lot of them. I think
Yeah,
I was older than all of the ones that were there. Um,
maybe.
I think so. I think Rulla is the only one that's my age, and then Liz is older. I think I'm older than all the rest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look up their ages
Yeah,
again.
yeah. So, yeah, it is hard, to make friends, and then when you have friends, and then the friends you've had for a long time too,
Mm-hmm.
can turn your backs on you for like no reason at all, which I've had that done to me recently with a few people. But you know what? Life goes on, and we go about our way, and
Yeah.
I just, like Rose, like I said, Rosie and Kelsey could be good friends had they got off on the right foot. I could have seen them
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah. 100%. For the record, you were right. The only ones older than you were Rulla's your age. Liz and Dolores are
Dolores.
both older than you.
I
But
forget.
Dolores, I don't feel like really counts because she wasn't really a housewife on
No,
this
she was
season.
just a friend of
Friend
Liz
of Liz's, yeah.
that comes in every so often. I think but she would count more on there than Rula does because she's been on many more episodes than Rula has.
I don't know if she has.
She showed up quite a few times, probably more than Rula.
Maybe. We'll have to go back and figure that out. Um, we also have Liz talking about her cat, Ganji, who passed away after filming Wrapped. Andy brought up the scene of her with the cat in a harness on a leash walking down the dock. And then that was really sweet.
Liz kind of teared up with that.
Yeah.
We got a tear up from Liz with that.
Yeah. Liz is now Gigi,
Mm-hmm.
as she wants to be known, not grandma. Or
Not
grandma.
Glamour. My sister wanted to be a glamour.
Yeah, no. But her stepdaughter welcomed a baby girl and is planning her wedding, so congratulations to them. That's very exciting. And then Andy starts asking Rulla about her comment about Liz not producing her own children. And she admits that the comment was wrong and that she didn't mean to offend her. But she sort of stands by her implication that Liz cheated on Jerry. And
That was.
she had like no other information to offer about this. She's very vague. Block Island, things happen, blah blah. And then Liz just tells it.
And Liz was like,
Her and Jerry were separated.
she was like,
she
"Oh,
ran
I've
into
been."
someone
She
she
said,
hadn't seen.
"Yeah." She's like, "I've been waiting for you to say this," because Andy's like, "Oh, like kissing and stuff," and she's like,
Yeah.
But I was like, "Oh."
I can't stand Rulla. I mean this sincerely. I cannot stand Rulla. We'll get onto that in a minute.
But then, like, she was like, "Go ahead, like, tell him." And she's like, "Well, but you said I said things to you." And like, she goes, "I didn't say anything to you. Like, what are you talking about, basically? Like, what did I say? Go ahead and like say what you said." And she's like, "Well, you told me things," and she goes, I told you I cheated." Like, she's like, "Oh, I've seen things." And she's like, "What did you see?" And she's like, "Oh, the time when me and her husband Jerry was separated, and she was in Block Island or whatever, and you know, and then she gets a call at like 6 in the morning."
Well, she was at Block Island. She met up with an old flame. They were having a bunch of fun that night together. And then the next day, Jerry got a call at 6 a.m. from Brian and Rulla. Why does this sound familiar? Letting Jerry know all about Liz and what she was doing the night before. And the more I hear this pattern of, oh, something's gone down, we must call and do something to stop this information from spreading, or to spread the information to possibly cause harm to someone, the less I like Ryan and Rulla. And I already didn't like them. Yeah. Rulla denies that happened, and she wants to hear more about it from Liz.
But she's like, Brian called Jerry, like Brian, and she's like, oh, no, Brian called Jerry and said,
Yeah.
so like get
Liz,
Brian out here. Oh, that's when
yeah.
Brian's coming out next. That's going to be the thing
Yeah.
that come out
Yeah.
next. I gotta laugh at that too. Like,
Liz says Jerry has no reason to make that up.
Yeah.
And she's right. Jerry has no reason to make that up.
No.
And that what she wanted that night was for some news that she was having a good time with someone else to make it back to Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
And it did. So Liz almost wants to thank Rulla for that, and Rulla's denying it ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Also in this section, Liz claims that she looked more like Dolores before her surgeries.
Yeah.
And that she did not walk into her surgeon with a picture of Dolores' face.
Oh. Well. Well, it's the same surgeon, so...
Yeah, must just be the surgeon's...
Special?
Special. Yeah.
Surgeon special.
Yeah.
But make everybody look the same.
Yeah. Then Andy starts asking Joellen questions.
Mm-hmm.
And Joellen can't get a word in edgewise because Rulla keeps talking over her.
Uh-huh.
And
she keeps telling her to shut up and let her talk. Like,
yeah,
had her time to talk.
She denies Rulla's claim that she got kicked out of college.
Uh-huh.
She says Rulla is just as messy as she is, but plays the proper police, which I think she does.
Mm-hmm.
Rulla argues that Joellen plays the victim, but Joellen says she owns her mess. She knows she's a mess. She owns it.
Yeah, and then she was like, I was a teenager. Like...
Yeah. Like, Andy asks Alicia, like, what was she like in high school? And Alicia's like, she was a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, I snuck out. She's like, what was it that you did so bad? She goes, oh, I went in the shower, put the shower on, and then I went to meet up.
Snuck out the window and went to meet up with my boyfriend. Yeah.
And got caught because she wasn't in the shower. And she goes, what did you think? Your mom thinks you were taking like an hour's shower? And she goes, well, yeah. I mean, I take long showers sometimes. So
yeah,
sometimes us girls do take long showers.
Yeah. Then Joellen admits that her mom's mad at her currently because she brought up their past on TV, which I can kind of understand that. If Joellen didn't bring up with her mom that she was going to bring it up on the show beforehand, I can understand why the mom's upset.
But the mom was in the scenes.
Yeah, the mom was in the show. I don't understand that part of it.
I don't get that either. The mom was in the episodes and in the things, and they talked about it with the mother.
Maybe it's the stuff that Joellen was saying, like to Alicia on the cliff walks or something, that is worse because in the mother's eyes than the stuff that the mother was in the scenes about. I don't know.
She told you sent me away. Like, was I a bad kid? Like, no, it was normal teenage stuff. I wasn't that bad. And you send me away with druggies and all the stuff, like,
yeah,
the bad kids, and I wasn't bad, and you sent me away for this long. So it was just basically saying the same thing she said to her mom, like, you sent me away to these bad places that, I wasn't a bad kid. And what was so horrible that I did? And she's like, well, I didn't know what to do, But that's how my mother... But she was the one that said her mother showed her the same love that she showed Joellen, So she, like, her mother didn't show her love, so she did the same thing to her kids. It was a cycle. But, like, what was surprising about that? She admitted it.
I don't know. I was so confused.
I was confused about that too. I was like, that's sad,
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do?
Then, as for her sister, she dismisses the flirtation with Gary as an inside joke. Again, that was always weird to me on the show. And then, also an inside joke apparently are the rumors that she's a swinger. And then Andy asks about Brian calling her job. Joellen says it wasn't the reason that she got laid off from the job, because a lot of people did, but it probably didn't help.
No.
And when Rulla starts, saying stuff about how Joe gets fired from many jobs, Joe claps back. Why is she still here? She was in 3 episodes.
Which I did laugh at because that was funny. Is true. But yeah, no, she got laid off, but she's like she's a stay-home mom right now. But a lot of people at the job got laid off. But obviously,
I think that Being a stay-home mom for Joellen is probably a good idea.
Yeah, but Brian didn't call her boss. It was like a coworker that he said something to, and
And then the coworker said something to someone, and she had to
go in for
talk to her boss about it. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Joellen, but I don't.
I love Joellen. Like
I love her personality, but a lot
Yeah.
of this stuff, like the stuff with Rulla, really drives me nuts.
I know, but it was like they supposedly squashed all of it, but then the stuff come up, but it was more now. All of a sudden, Rulla wants to say a lot of shit. Reunion show, like saying a lot of shit. She didn't want to say nothing before, but she did tell her to bring her receipts. Like she's forgetting that. Like that's what was one. Show me receipts, and she did.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't want to look at it and didn't want to face it. And then she's like, "Oh, I got receipts. I have Brian's schedule
surgery records."
Like, yeah, but she's like, "You don't think that he could have made that up? Like he owns the business."
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But he even admitted it to Gary.
Mm-hmm.
At the place. Like, did you not watch that? Like, did you not see it at all? Like, I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
He admitted it. He's fucking afraid of Gary. Like, he is 100% afraid of Gary.
Yeah. We got Lottie in the chat saying hi, hi, hi.
Hello.
That's hard to read. I'm going to have to adjust the text size on that. Yeah.
But, like, he admitted it to him. Like,
yeah.
I don't get why they... I don't get why they...
I don't get why they
I don't
like
get
that.
why she's... And then she's like, I get the receipts from the Iaconetti.
There we go. Now we can read it.
Hi, Lottie.
Sorry, Lottie. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. We're talking about the Real Housewives reunion with all the girls, and then after this, I got to meet some of the girls at an event on Saturday, and we'll be talking about that too.
Yeah. So another thing I want to know about these surgery records that Rulla has.
Mm-hmm.
She says she hasn't watched the video.
I know.
So how does she know what time Brian was in the video to know that he was in surgery?
Exactly. And he's saying, oh, the video's AI, but like he could have made up the schedule too because he owns the business.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
100%.
Oh, man.
Lottie's saying exactly.
Yeah. So, the stuff at Rulla and Brandi just like drives me.
Joellen is just like screaming at Rulla that Brian's the one using AI to trick her, and they were still fucking in December, and she was still with the mistress in January, and she came to the reunion with proof.
And she's calling Joellen the slut, saying, "You sleep with doctors." Like,
yeah, like what on earth?
Where did that come from? Like,
where did anything Rulla said in this episode come from? And then the crew member came and separated them. It was like, save it for the cameras.
They got up, I like Joellen's like, I'll punch you in your nose. I'll break your nose. Like, yeah. She's just gonna do that. Which I have to say, and I laughed because like when she came out and they're like, who is this new cast member? I'm kind of saying, I was like, she looks like a Who from Whoville. That's who she reminded me of. She looked like a Who from Whoville.
She got the plastic surgery she'd wanted for 25 years.
Yeah, the rhinoplasty.
The rhinoplasty and a little bit of a lip lift. Mm-hmm. She said.
I think she did some cheeks too.
I think she got more than that done.
Yeah, I did too.
I think that I don't know how it is that Rulla thinks she can sit in that room with those ladies and act like she belongs to be there.
Yeah, when she didn't go to a lot of the events and she just, like Joellen said, she was only there for 3 episodes.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just, no. I just...
Like, I kind of liked Rulla at first, and then she got more and more delusional about the fact that Brian was clearly having an affair.
Yeah.
And that now this stuff at the end, I just hate her.
And but then, like, he was tracking her, and then she's still like...
I cannot wait, because there's a preview clip for next week's episode about how, Brian, why were you tracking your wife?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for his answer. I know it's going to be total bullshit, but I can't wait
Uh-huh.
for his answer.
Oh yeah.
Then they broke for lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and
And I
then
don't
we
think a
come
lot of them
back.
ate. I don't think a lot of them ate
Don't
because they
think a
were
lot of
like
them ate. No.
they separated and they were like talking because Alicia
Yeah.
came back and she's like, I didn't get to eat lunch. She's eating her
Yeah.
crackers.
Yeah.
I love Alicia.
I love Alicia
Uh-huh.
so much.
Mm-hmm.
I've really come around to Alicia. She's
Mm-hmm.
great.
Oh, I can't wait to tell
So
you
we
about the
start.
event.
I know we'll get to the event at the end of the show. We start with Liz and Alicia and Joellen after lunch, and like Liz is like, I remember when Alicia was born. She's the same age as my niece, and Alicia's like, yeah, Liz's niece and I are like sisters, and
Baths together.
they took dolls together and baths together and tried to ride a horse, but Alicia can't ride horse because she gets welts.
Poor thing. She's got everything.
Yeah, she still loves a horse though.
Still loves a horse. Still loves a horse.
She's surprised by how many people love her and her love of crackers. Come on, Alicia. Who doesn't love
Oh
a
my
cracker?
gosh, her personality. Yeah, that's what I her personality. It's just her. Oh my god, I gotta tell you when I met her too. I was
Yes.
like,
Um,
I'm sorry, I need to get through this so I could just.
it's okay. Yeah. No,
But she
yeah.
she apologized to Liz. Apologized to Alicia about the homeless.
Yeah. Liz argued again that her intent was just to protect Alicia. She apologizes for basically invalidating Alicia's pain. She starts saying that the car scene was premeditated and planned, and she has voice memos from Joellen about it and all this stuff. And
Joellen said she didn't see any of it,
yeah.
but it was like a group memo from a lot of people. I guess.
I don't know, a
Those
group
are-
chat with a lot of people, voice memos from Joellen. Yeah. She claims Joellen, Alicia, and Kelsey planned to talk about it ahead of time and ambushed her. But, like, how do you have these voice memos and knew about it? Were you ambushed?
Yeah.
I'm very confused about a lot of this. She kept referencing the voice memos. Alicia says that if her nervous breakdown in the car was pre-planned, she deserves an Oscar.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Joellen then also says she couldn't have pre-planned it because she was hungover from a Morgan Wallen concert, and I was like, yikes.
I know what concert that was too because I was here. He was at was it Gillette maybe?
Okay. So Joellen and Liz are clearly not past this. Suddenly, Rulla and Liz are on the same side, calling Joellen a liar.
Oh, Rulla loved that. You know, she had
Rulla loved that Liz was on that
Didn't
side.
she say something about her mouth, her vagina is bigger as her mouth or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, her mouth's not that big, so her vagina's not that big. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Joellen says Liz is mad because she didn't show unrelenting loyalty to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was trying to protect Liz from being crazy. And Liz fires back, so says the biggest psychopath. And Joe's like, I know I'm a psychopath. I own it.
Yeah. Especially when she said she was going to break Rulla's nose.
Yeah. So part of this whole thing, there's this exchange where Rulla says, kiss my ass to Joellen. And Joellen says, you don't have an ass, your skin's falling off. And Rulla answers back, I don't need to pump Ozempic to look like this. Wow.
The things that these ladies say.
Yeah.
I can see why a lot of them weren't at the event.
Yeah. So Andy tries to ask why Liz got so mad at Joellen.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even get his question finished because Liz is arguing she takes ownership for her actions and then proceeds not to do that.
Mm-hmm.
She also accuses Alicia of pumping herself up and doubts Alicia's tears were genuine. And I'm just like, what are you talking about here? If anybody's going to cry over something like that, it's Alicia. Maybe also Ashley. but definitely Alicia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liz finally admits that she did pull Joellen's hair and pushed her chair, because the last time we had this conversation, Liz was like, I didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
She says she saw the footage, and she did, and she recognizes it.
Yeah.
But then she repeatedly calls Joellen, like, evil, and that her soul rejects her energy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what are you talking about?
And then she was like, you were touching me for 3 hours. Like, so she got fed up. And I was like, that's how long it was. Rich's event was 3 hours long. He was singing for 3 hours.
Yeah.
But I
maybe like the car ride there plus the time there.
Yeah, it was like a half-hour car ride. So
yeah,
to there.
Yeah. They also reference an earlier fight the two of them had about a snowsuit Joe borrowed, which pissed Liz off after she said it smelled like smoke. I was very confused about this.
But Liz was a smoker, and you know that. But if it smelled like smoke, you know, like she's like, "Oh, I didn't smoke in that," but like it smelled like smoke. But you don't understand, if you're a smoker and you have your clothes and you put those clothes with the other clothes, it makes all the other clothes smoke.
All the other clothes smoke. Yeah.
I got this one right here, like my husband. So like, my mom was a smoker. My mom used to smoke in the house and made everything smell of smoke. You know, like growing up back in the day when they didn't have to leave the house to smoke, you know, like. So I understand, you know, like wash it, like wash it. I don't get along with that, so you can get that out.
Then Liz said Joellen was never her best friend, even though they just spent Mother's Day together.
Yeah, that was.
And I don't know what's going on with Liz. Joellen acknowledged that Liz was like a stand-in for her mother, and she says that she needs to give up on both of them, and Liz goes, "I'm not your ma, babe."
Yeah.
You say that line, because you'll sound more like Liz.
Oh, I'm not your ma, babe.
Yeah.
Not your ma, babe. Yeah.
Alicia also
like,
kind of is still trying to have both friendships here. She says she'll love Liz no matter what. But I think Alicia's got to know the trust is gone.
Yeah. But I understand where Joellen is, because she you know, wants that love from her mother and like wants to keep going at it, and Liz is kind of reminding her of her mom that she's trying to get that love, but it's like there's a point you got to give up. Like you got to just like, I'm done trying. I'm done trying. Like you don't want this friendship. I'm done. I give up. Like I'm not gonna go at, you know.
Yeah.
With this.
Oh, Lottie says Liz is crazy now. What happened? I don't know.
I know. I loved Liz. Like she was one of my favorites. And then when that fight happened with all of them, when they went to the concert, Rich's concert, I was like, what is happening? Like, what is going on? I was like, I love Liz. Like, she was one of my favorites. And then, like, I mean, she had her moment when she went off with Kelsey, but I think there was alcohol involved with that one, you know, like, you know, because everybody was having a good time and drinking and stuff. But I was like, but the fight with Alicia and Joellen at the thing, I'm like, what is going on? And then we thought we had some resolution. We kind of seen them. Aren't they hanging out at the end and stuff?
Yeah.
You know?
The end of episode 12 is literally Joellen and Liz's kitchen.
Yeah. But then you got, I don't know how much time. All this time passes before, okay, now we get to the episodes airing, and now they see all the aired episodes, and now they're getting mad from the stuff that was said, and you know, now you're going back and being upset with the stuff. And it's like, we resolved this at the end of the show, and now we're back at square one.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on it. Lottie, were you the one I met at the event, before the event? I know I had, remember I told you I met a few fans and I gave bingo. I'm wondering if that's who Lottie is. I'm wondering. But, yeah, Liz was one of my favorites, and then she's just not being one of my favorites right now, and I'm like, I want to love her so badly. I mean, there's some things about her I do like, but then there's the parts that there's parts of all of them that, you know, like,
Lottie says no.
Oh, no. Okay. I thought maybe you were, but I did go to an event this weekend with things, and I met a few fans. But thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Lottie.
I really love the interaction with fans that we get to have, like people coming out and actually finding us and discussing the show with us, because like I had a fun time this weekend meeting fans and stuff in the line and at the Bally's event that we went to.
Yeah.
So it's fun to get to interact with other people besides just me and you. I mean, I love you, Adelia.
I know. Lottie says she can't wait to hear about the event. So cool. We're almost done with the episode. Let's kind of run through the last few bits here pretty quickly. We get a clip of Joellen and Rosie talking about bonding over their mother issues. Joellen later told Rosie that she, Liz, and Kelsey had a group chat where they said horrible things about her. Joellen says she made them delete it, but Liz once again calls Joe evil and says that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
What does this have to do with anything? That's my only question. Then they played Kelsey's comment at the mansion about how Rosie was being honest about something for what felt like the first time. She admits that her comment when she saw it on screen came off sounding condescending and backhanded, but she doesn't exactly apologize for it either.
Yeah. But she realized she was wrong with that, so...
Yeah, at least that part it came across right.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie also admits she ignored some of Joellen's texts after Joe mocked her road tripping YouTube series on social media with a series of shorts of, or whatever, TikToks or whatever they were, of road tripping with Joellen.
Yeah, and she said she told her her social media person about not saying...
Yeah.
Calling it that. She goes, it was her social media person.
Yeah. And Rulla says something again about Joe.
Rulla's got to always say something, because why not?
And this is when all hell breaks loose at the end. So, Joellen mocks Rulla for saying more at the reunion than she did on the show, which I think is true. Rulla calls Joellen a whore.
Yeah.
Joe says Brian's a whore.
He is.
Rulla flips out, stands up, screams that Joe sleeps with doctors. Alicia warns her about getting too worked up because she just had her face done. Then Rulla screamed, I don't know what's bigger, your mouth or what's between your legs. And Joe responds with, I'm going to break your nose.
Mm-hmm.
Rulla screams that everyone knows Joellen is a whore. Liz covers her face and says, Rulla, no. Mm-hmm. And that's where we end, basically.
Mm-hmm.
We get a little preview for next week. Brian's in the hot seat. All the husbands are there. Husbands, boyfriends, whatever they are there. And, this was a reunion. I will say this was, in some ways, tamer than the, I have a dear friend who didn't make me. I was working in her living room, and she was in the living room watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which is worse than the show by a long stretch. Their reunion was 3 parts, and it was just screaming.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I want Brian to open his mouth with Gary there. He's not going to. He's 100%. He's 100%.
He's 100% gonna lie.
Of course. No, he always lies, but he's also scared of Gary. So
yeah,
he's 100% scared of Gary.
100%.
We've seen it twice, not once, twice. He did it when they were at the table at Liz's house, and then again at the Block Island. He confessed everything to Gary.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But I can't wait for next week. What's going to happen?
Lottie says Brian only knows how to lie. Yeah. Exactly. All right, Brandi, tell us about the event.
So I got to meet, there was 5 of the housewives. It was Kelsey, Rosie, Alicia, Joellen, and Ashley. Billy, Bill, and Gary were there also. They were at an event in Lincoln, Rhode Island at the Bally's Casino, and I got to go. I was 5 rows from the stage. I showed Adelia, look how close I am. I could see their faces clearly.
Let's switch to this.
Is that
there you go. These are pictures that Brandi took.
I didn't even have to zoom that in. I did. All I did was like tried to get above the people's heads because I'm short. But yeah, that's all of them. The guys, I like that show actually. And the host was Becca Berger. She's a one of the radio hosts for 92 Pro FM. That's in.
Mm-hmm.
So she did a very good job. They That's where they told us about like the 8 hours that they did. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Lottie says, "Oh wow, I'm jealous."
yeah.
By the way.
Oh, they were fun. Alicia, just as funny in person as she is on the show. Like she is
Yeah.
like the same person. They didn't really have any conflict. There was no like arguing on the stage or anything. They were all, asked questions about, what their favorite moments were, or they had a they gave them paddles with the five of them, and they asked them questions. One of the questions like, who takes the longest getting ready? And
Mm-hmm.
Ashley had them all fanned out, and she's like, the ones that take the longest aren't in here. And the girl was like, well, out of the five of you, like who was it? This is when they were saying she is at the end. Alicia's funny. She's like, she love a cracker, love welcome to Rhode Island, bitches. Like she's
Yeah.
like, she is. She's definitely. They had the guy. It was cute. The girls were all out first, and then Gary came out with one of the helpers and was holding the tray and served all the ladies their drinks. I thought
Oh.
that was very sweet of him.
Yeah.
They're like, "Give it up for Gary!" Like, and then afterward, they're like, "Hey, yeah, guys, come on out!" Like, they didn't really talk too much, but they were there supporting their women. I got to talk to them after, so there was a.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's go through the rest of these pictures. There's Kelsey.
I loved her dress. Like, she's beautiful. Like,
Yeah. She
first
is.
of all, they're all really beautiful in person. Like, all beautiful, all nice. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get Rosie and Kelsey. They had a thing where it was like, oh, you get a ticket, you can only meet one of them. Well, I brought my husband, and my husband's not really a fan, so I have two tickets. So I'm gonna go. I was like, I'm getting two, but they were gonna mark your hand, so I was like, they could see that you already got someone. But at the end of it, they didn't really care because I got three of them.
Yeah.
Alicia,
There's Alicia.
oh my god, I
Yeah.
love her. Love a crack. She's holding her crackers, and
Yeah.
did you realize that?
I
That's a
did. Yeah.
Chico crackers.
Yeah.
Ashley,
There's Ashley.
she had no makeup on. Her face is red because she did a chemical peel.
Oh.
So that's what she's like. I'm sorry, my face is red right now. I'd had a chemical peel, and she's like, I'm not wearing any makeup right now. So I was wondering why she looked a little red.
Yeah.
On
I was
stage.
wondering that too. I was like, did she get sunburned or something?
It was a chemical peel she did.
Yeah.
So it was probably one of the because she does a lot of
Yeah.
product things. So
Yeah.
Rosie,
I like Rosie's dress.
Oh, I loved Rosie's dress. She, like I said, they were all beautiful. Like they all. It was funny because me and Justin were in line, and they came in when we were there, and I was like, oh my god. But Justin had went because I was like, go see if the other line on the other side is shorter. And when he went over there, that's when he called. They all came. I was like, Justin, you should have gotten your camera out and like filmed it.
There's
Joellen,
Joellen.
she, I loved her dress too.
Okay.
Like, oh my god.
Here we go. Now this is you and
Me
Ashley,
and Ashley.
right?
That's me and Ashley. So I went over to her. I was like, "Oh, I love you. Like, I think you're so sweet." I was like, "Can I give you a hug?" That's when she was like, "Oh my god, you're so sweet!" Like, because I was talking to her. So, and then so Justin was filming like his stuff, and I was like, "That's
Mm-hmm.
my husband." I said, "He only knows you and Jared from the Schmodown." I was like, "He
Mm-hmm.
don't know any of the Bachelorette stuff," and she's like, "Wait, the movie Trivia Schmodown?" And she's like, "Was I in that?" I was like, yeah, I think you did a Bachelorette one. And she goes, I know Jared did that. I said, yeah. I said, Justin and I, our husband, I met him through friends from the movie Trivia Schmodown. I said, during the pandemic, we couldn't like be out or anything. And I just met a few friends, and Justin came into the group, and I met him in 2001. I mean, 2021, not 2001. Jesus Christ, 2021, and that we started talking. I said, and we got married on Halloween. She was, oh my god! That's when she gave me another hug. She's like, you're so sweet. Oh my god. She's like, oh, she's like, I wish I could talk more with you. I was like, oh, I
No.
wish I could talk more with you too. Like, she's really, I mean, all of them were really sweet. Ashley was like the sweetest, like the sweetest.
Yeah.
Like, definitely.
Lottie saying, "Oh, that is so sweet."
Yeah. She's like, she is like she is on the show. She's like really sweet and like the sensitive empath.
Ashley seems like the most down to earth one
Mm-hmm.
of all of them, and
Mm-hmm.
the one that was not faking who she
Mm-hmm.
was.
Oh no, and she was
Yeah.
very genuinely happy. Like, I was watching her meeting people, and she was like so excited to meet everybody. And
Mm-hmm.
she's like, this is so fun. I'm glad I got to come to this event. And she's like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to tell Jared about you. So I was like, I'll email. I said I'll send you a DM and so you could remember and tell Jared about us. And she's like, oh my god, okay, I'll wait. I'll look for you. I'll look for your DM. So I did DM her, and I showed her the picture, and then I thanked her for being such a sweetheart. Like, she really was she is really, really sweet. Really sweet.
She seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what do we got next? Joellen and Gary.
Joellen and Gary. Both lovely people. Gary, like, so I always introduce myself. I would tell, like, I'm like, hi, I'm Brandi, because I don't like to just go and talk and you don't know my name. And then I went to go shake his hand, and he's like, I was going to give you a hug. And I was like, I'm a hugger. Let's go. Bring it in. And that's when Joellen was laughing. And Gary gives the best hugs. Like, he is a really good hugger.
Okay.
I was like, they were both really sweet. So I told her, I said to Joellen, I said, I have to tell you, and I'm going to be honest with you, like, the first episodes, I thought you were the one that I was going to dislike the most. And she's like, oh my god. She goes, you're not the first person to tell me that. I said, but I like your honesty, and you like your story, and you're very relatable. And Gary was really touched by that. I said that. She's like, oh my god. She gave me another hug. We took the picture and stuff. I was like, at this point they were like rushing a lot of people, so I didn't want to take too much time, but like I tried to get out what I wanted to say to them. Both very lovely, both very sweet. Joellen, what you see on TV is different. I mean, we don't know her like personally,
Yeah.
but getting to meet her, she couldn't be sweeter. Could not be sweeter. And my shirt. So the shirt that I have on is actually, I didn't. We'll talk about
We'll get to that.
So then, I don't know. So this is Billy. This is Alicia's husband. So Billy, I was in Alicia's
Or fiance. We don't know if they're married yet.
fiance. I keep saying that, but they've been together for 10 years. It's basically
Yeah. Yeah.
So he was outside the line, and I was waiting in the line for her, and he was talking to some people. So my shirt is a Pizza Mama shirt. It says the thing there says "Welcome to Rhode Island, bitch," and on the back is the Pizza Mama with saying "Welcome to Rhode Island, bitch" with a picture of Alicia on the back with the pizza. So I said, "Hey Gary, hey Billy, Gary, hey Billy." I was like, "I have to represent Pizza Mama," and I turned around. He goes, "Yeah." He's like, "Come here, come over." I was like, "Can I take a picture?" He's like, "Yeah, get over here. Come here, come over." So I was like, "This guy's awesome." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I love this shirt." He's like, "That's so awesome." I was like, "Can I take a picture?" He's like, "Yeah, come on." And he put his arm around me. So he's like, "So where are you from?" Like, he used to ask me where I was from. And so when I told him where I was from, he said, "We were just there." I was like, "You're literally in my town." So I'm not from Rhode Island. I'm from Massachusetts, but I'm right over the border of Massachusetts. So when he said him and Alicia were just in town at one of the restaurants, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Because I keep saying to Adelia, I was like, with this show, like, you don't even understand how much of a chance I have of running into these people in the wild. Like, you said I was just in your city. I was like, Adelia, what did I say? Yeah, they were. They were, Lottie. They were.
Hold on, I'm gonna put Lottie's comment on the screen. Wow, they were in your town.
Yes, they were. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's what I said. I was like, are you kidding me? And I was like, I haven't visited Pizza Mom yet. I got that shirt off of her Instagram. She had a link for her merch, so I got that off of her website. And it literally took 2 days to get to me because I told Delia I got it. I ordered it, and then I was like, the shirt's here already. The shirt's because it came from the next town over, so that's why. Yeah, so when he said that, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, I haven't gone pizza mom yet. I have to come." He's like, "Yeah, I come." I was like, I'm Italian." He goes, "Oh, well, I need your approval because I need your approval because I need to know if our food is up to par for you." And I was like, I got you, Billy." So he was really cool and down to earth. I really
Yeah.
liked Billy.
Yep.
I don't
And
know.
then next we have Alicia.
I got to Alicia. Alicia is my favorite. I was like, "You're my spirit animal." She goes, "What makes me?" She goes, "Do you love a cracker?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Do you love dolls?" I was like, "Yeah," which kind of true. I have it's more stuff in like just to build a berry.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, do you pronounce words wrong?" And I was like, "Not really. Maybe sometimes, but not all the time." She goes, "Oh my god!" And then she's like, uh, "What sign are you?" And I said, "I'm a Sagittarius." She goes, "Oh my god, me too." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "But I'm a November Sag." And she goes, "Me too." And I was like, "When's your birthday?" She goes, "November 26th." I was like, "I'm November 30th." She goes, "That's why we're spirit animals." She says, "Bitches love a Sagittarius." I was like, "I love you. I love you so much." And she like when she saw my shirt, she goes, "Oh my god, I haven't seen somebody have this." She's like, "This is so great." And I showed her the back of the shirt, and she like touched the back of my shirt. She's like, "Oh my god." I was like, "I had to represent you. Like I had to represent the pizza mama and my Alicia because you're my favorite." And she's like, "I love you so much." And she's like, "Oh my god, we gotta take a picture." And she had her champagne glass in her hand, and she's like, that might have been one of those. She's like, "You love a cracker?" And she's like, "Cheers." But she's like, "Shit, I'm not supposed to say that. I keep saying cheers. I want to say, welcome to Rhode Island, bitches." Bitches love summer like that. I was like, "I love you so much, Alicia. You're like the best." And while I was in line with them, that's when I saw Kelsey and Joellen leave. And then this was not even inside of the thing; it was outside in the hallway. Was
Mm-hmm.
Bill, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Hi, Bill." I was like, "My name's Brandi. I loved you on the show." And he's like, "Oh, thank you so much." I was like, would it be all right if I took a picture with you?" And he's like, "Yeah, come on." She's like, so I took two pictures of us, and we talked to him for a little bit in the hallway. He's just as sweet, Justin talked to him like, "This is my husband, Justin."
Yeah.
So, Justin, my husband is not he doesn't watch the Real Housewives. He's not one of the fans and stuff, but they he had fun. He also had 3 drinks, but he got to meet a few of them, and he had fun meeting the fans. So meeting the fans, so I got a few fans. Actually, the first that's why I thought Lottie might have been the one because there was I heard some girl say she had seen Alicia. We were in line to get food before the event at the
Mm-hmm.
casino, and I started talking to her, and I was like, "Oh, I do a YouTube show where we talk about the Real Housewives." And she's like, "Oh my god, what's the link?" And so like I looked it up for her, and I um, gave her the link to the channel so that she could tune in. And that's why I thought, like, sorry, Lottie. I was like, I didn't remember the girl's name that I gave it to. It was just, but then in the line, I met another girl's in Ashley's line, and then I met another lady. I was in Alicia's line, and I wanted to get Joellen, but like I said, they were only said that we can get one person. I have 3. By the first one, they marked my hand, but by the second one, they didn't even care anymore. They're like, "Give me a camera, go." But they were like, "Oh, we didn't want people to take so much time." But Alicia's line was so long. Alicia's line was the longest, and she was basically the last one to shut things down because like everybody wanted to meet Alicia. You could tell who the fan favorite definitely was.
Yeah.
Definitely is Alicia
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Um, yeah, so the event was like at first I was like upset. I was like, "Oh, I really wanted to meet them all," and I could have ran to get Kelsey, but I was afraid. I was like, I didn't want to get in trouble, but and I could have ran probably to get Rosie because those lines were shorter. But I ran to Joellen's line. I got through hers real quick, and then I didn't know if they were going to get through Alicia's line because they were saying, "Oh, 5 minutes," and Alicia still had a big line, and we were toward the end of it, which I made friends with the lady. But Justin went to go smoke, so he left me the line. And I made friends with the lady behind me. The girl had asked, because they had some fans ask questions, and she happened to be in the row on the side of me, and she came out onto the aisle, and they were, had the camera on her, and I looked up on the screen, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the camera shot. So when she goes, oh, I asked the question, I was like, yes, I'm actually in your shot. She goes, you are? I was like, yeah, I was in the aisle suite right there behind you when you were getting asked the question. So I made friends with her and her mom, and she's like, oh my God. She's like, Kelsey's really pretty, but she's kind of snobby. But she ran over to get her anyway. And I ran to go get Joe Ellen. So I was like, and then she was trying to ask them, where are you guys going to drink? I was like, they're not going to tell you where they're going. And then they said something like the lighthouse, and I was like, the girl's like, oh, it's in this place. I was like, if you walked around the casino, there was a bar called the Lighthouse in the casino, because I was like, they're probably going over there to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love them, but I'm not following them like that. But
yeah, don't be stalkers, people. Don't be stalkers.
No. But it is funny because Billy and Alicia aren't the only ones that have been in my town, because they go to this place, this girl called the Lip Bunny, and she does obviously injections and stuff. And that's literally down the street from me. Like, it's by the hospital. It's literally by the hospitals, which is down the street from where I'm at. Like, 3-minute drive, like, down the street. So I was like, are you kidding me? That's why I said, Adelia. I was like, I do have a chance to run into these people in the wild. But I got to go to the event. I'm going to see if there's more events around, and try to meet some of the other cast. I kind of regret not getting to have a picture with Rosie and Kelsey. I mean, just to say that I got, I got everybody,
Mm-hmm.
I was really like, oh, I'm going to get in trouble if I get more than one. But technically, I did pay for 2 tickets.
And then they didn't care anymore.
No, and then they didn't care.
Yeah.
It was funny. They did, at Ashley's line, they did mark my hand with an X with a Sharpie, and I did use hand sanitizer to take it off. Because I had hand sanitizer in my bag. But I did have 2 tickets because my husband doesn't. Justin was like, you don't need to do that. I'll just tell them you're taking my spot. And I was like, I don't care. If I can get a few more, I will. And I did. I got Joellen too. And they really didn't.
Yeah.
Like, give me a camera. Go ahead. They wasn't even taking tickets anymore and marking anything. They were just like, go ahead. I was like,
yeah.
Oh. And then I was like, psh. And then Kelsey was right there with Joellen. And then the girl was like, go get her. And I was like, I don't really want to interrupt them. I'm not that type of person to do that. But
yeah,
it was a fun event. Everybody was really nice. If you ever get the chance to meet any of them, I would go and do it. Definitely, if you're a fan and you want to meet them and they're at an event near you, definitely go say hi to them, because they're really nice. They're really nice. And I heard nothing but nice things about Kelsey and Rosie too, from a few people that met them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really kicking myself that I didn't get them, but I got the guys.
Got the guys.
I got all 3 guys, and I got 3 of the ladies. And I told Ashley that I would stop by Aubrey's. They did ask. They're like, "You gonna make another restaurant and call it Aubrey's?" And she's like, "No." She's like, "That would be funny, though."
It would be, yeah.
So those were all the pictures that I have. I mean, I got a lot of the. I don't know if you showed all the individual ones that I had gotten of them from the scene. Those ones I kind of zoomed in a little bit, because I didn't want to get people's heads.
Yeah. Which makes sense. I'm so glad you had fun at this.
It was definitely a night out I needed.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that.
Absolutely.
I mean, some people know, but some people don't. But I take care of my mom. So I had my nephew. My mom has Alzheimer's and dementia. So she's not so bad where I can't, go out,
Mm-hmm.
So I had my nephew come and watch her while me and Justin had some time out. So my nephew's 18, so it's not like I left her with a 12-year-old,
Yeah.
So my nephew came and watched her while I went to the event for a little while and got to have a little bit of fun. So I mean, like I said, I can run into them anywhere. I go to Pizza Mama, I have a chance to run. I can see Billy.
Yeah.
I've run into Jared. That's who I want to meet. Jared. I definitely.
You need to take Justin to Audrey's and meet Jared and tell him about the Schmodown connection.
Well, That's what I said to Alicia. I mean Alicia. That's what I said to Ashley. Sorry, that because we met. I was like, I have to take him to a trivia night because they do trivia.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'll have to take Justin to a trivia night there. And she goes, "Oh my god, you guys have so much fun!" Like, because but she was like, "I gotta tell Jared." Like somebody that knows them from the Schmodown. Like,
yeah.
I was like, he don't know you from Bachelor. You don't know he knows you.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. When this whole show started, I was like, I don't know these people from The Bachelor, but I know them from the Schmodown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a fun time.
So this was the reunion part 1.
Mm-hmm.
Next week we'll have the reunion part 2.
It's going to be probably even more explosive.
More chaotic.
More explosive. Thank you, Lottie, for joining us.
Yes, thank you, Lottie. And I don't know where you are in the country. Might be late where you are because we're doing this pretty late.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. We've been doing this for over an hour now. Appreciate you being here in the chat. Always great to have someone in the chat. If you are here and lurking, feel free to, put in a comment every once in a while. We don't bite.
No. I'm very friendly.
Yeah, we're very friendly. So we'll be back Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be able to do it on Sunday. And
Sunday night after, probably around 10:30, 11. Like,
yeah, after the episode.
Yeah, if you don't have no games.
Well, I don't know the schedule for the games yet because the knockout round will have started by then. So I don't know when the knockout round. I haven't looked at the times of the games on Sunday. I'll look at them, but I don't think they should be a problem for doing this on Sunday. We will find out though, because if there is a problem, we'll do it on Monday.
Please like and subscribe.
Yes, please like and subscribe. Thank you who's been liking and subscribing. We have a Discord, which is linked in the description below. We have a Patreon and a Ko-Fi page if you want to send a little bit of financial support our way. Everything we get goes back into the channel to make things better for you guys. And yeah, if you want to see closer looks at these pictures, I'm going to put them up on the Post Credits Instagram tomorrow. So that's at LGRN Post Credits on Instagram. Brandi, thank you for joining me tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you for, being my ride or die with this. I dragged you kicking and screaming, but here you are. But I guess we got to end it with, the famous saying that I always say of Alicia's. Welcome to Rhode Island, bitches. We'll be back next week.